The second faction is called Hu faction. Hu is the last name of this gentleman in the middle. Hu Jintao was the general secretary of the CCP from 2002 to 2012. But as I said, because the Jiang faction was able to use those devil's temptations to control the CCP members, so they actually have the real power. So who is really someone never obtained the core power, because the faction was created, the history of the faction, they were created in early 1980s, late 1970s. They were created intent to be the second party that could take turns to govern with the CCP to govern the China. Okay, so at that time, before the 1989, there were a lot of talks within the party about reform, about a possible reform. As you recall, that in 1978, Deng started the financial reform, right? So the open door policy, inviting all those business come in. So that's the time that they have a thoughts to talk about, whether political reform is also needed. So under that kind of background, they created this Youth League faction. They were hoping they can control the modernization of the political structure in China. But the 1984 June 4th event happened, and this plan was basically dropped. Okay, suspended. There's no more talking about going to two-party states. Okay, so that's why it's still one-party states. Because of that, Hu faction, they're comprised largely of intellectuals. Many of those leaders are actually PhD or master's students of the top university who have actually skills, who have a specialized skills, either physics or mechanics or something. So they are intellectuals and is regarded as a reformist and regarded as a possible forces for bringing significant changes to China. But they never obtained the core power because the Jiang faction basically is ruling behind the curtain.